Look, man, I done heard all that loud ass talk that Xavier McKinney said. I heard it. Oh, I heard it. But I ain't pay attention to it. And you shouldn't either. Because why? Because we coming to dominate. This is another game where we dominate and we execute. This is another game where we, quote unquote, embarrass the other team. See, we play to win the game. We're not here to lollygag. We're not here to be lazy. We're not here to just, let other teams roll over us like we've done over the years. Things have changed. And teams don't like it. They hate it. They hate the fact that the Lions are becoming a dominant team. They hate the fact that the Lions are what? One of the hottest commodities in the NFL. They hate it. They hate it that we're the talk of the town. They hate it that we're in Super Bowl conversations. They hate that. You know what I'm saying? They hate the fact that Cam Newton sees Jared Goff as a game manager who knows how to manage the game from, each possession that he steps out on that field. He manages the game very well. And when you got a game manager like Jared Goff, you can win games. You can win games through each and every step of the way. You understand me? It's not about having game changers. Game changers are cool when you got a Lamar Jackson, when you got a, Kyler Murray or any other quarterback out there in the league. But when you got a game manager, you're okay. So you have to manage the game correct. You don't want to manage the game incorrect. You want to manage the game very correct and stay on detail. So, like I said, we're not coming to lose. We're coming to dominate. We're coming to take over Lambeau Field. Walk in your trap, take over your trap. That's what we coming to do today on week 9, okay? And we going to stand on that business at 425. This game should have been a Sunday night football game, in my opinion, over the Colts and Vikings. But hey, I don't, work on the schedule. I don't work on that. I'm not any of the above to even come down and say, hey, we should fix this and make this a, 820 game and flex it. But then again, I'm a Lions fan. I have every right to be with my team. I have every right to, cheer my team on. I have every right to feel like a homer and say that we deserve primetime games at 820 all the time, and we earn that right with victories. You know what I'm saying? So when you win, you earn a lot more respect. When you win, you're getting more commercials. When you win, you're bringing more fans, upon the world and across the, region of America. You're bringing a lot of attention to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be proud of that. You know what I'm saying? Detroit is proud of what the Lions have become. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been the laughing stock for so many fucking years. For so many years. Let me take my headphones off. We've been the laughing stock for so many years. For so many years, man. And to see us overcome that, it's beautiful. It is a beautiful feeling, and I want this feeling to keep on going. And I don't ever want this feeling to end. You know what I'm saying? If I wanted this feeling to end, then by all means, I would just say, hey, let's quit the game and go home. Let's quit, being fans and just, never focus on this team anymore. Let's quit on saying Detroit football doesn't exist when it does exist. Let's quit on, believing. Let's quit on faith. Let's quit on every single thing there is. Let's quit on success. No, we're not going to quit on success. We're not. We're not. And I mean that. We're not going to quit on success. We're not going to quit on faith. We're not going to quit on hope. We're not going to quit on anything. And we're not going to quit on this team. Not now, not ever. The future is bright for this city and the future is bright for this franchise, man. And by the way, to everybody that's been out there wondering if we're going to make a trade, yeah, we're going to make a trade. We're going to get Za'Darius Smith, a guy who's very familiar with the NFC North. And the only way we pull that off is, hey, is the LA Chargers literally obliterating the Cleveland Browns. That's the only way we're going to not charge, but take away Za'Darius Smith from the Cleveland Browns. So, Za'Darius Smith brings a lot to the table. Okay. And when I say he brings a lot to the table, he brings stud mentality. He brings the grit. He brings what Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes is looking for in players. Guys who really are all about the team, not guys who are just stars and divas. Guys who are all about the team and trying to do whatever it takes to help the team go forward. You know what I'm saying? Not move backwards. And I can't wait to see Zadarius Smith be on the Lions. Do I want Max Crosby? Yes. Do I want Trey Hendrickson? Yes. Do I want Granderson? Yes. Do I want any, great caliber player that would fit on this Lions team? Yes, 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 yes. But I got to accept Zadarius Smith for being here, you know what I'm saying, as a great vet. Zadarius Smith and Aiden Hutchinson on the same team, now that's pretty lethal. So, with that being said, let's get ready for week 9. Let's get ready for this game. And, let's bring it to them. Green Bay sucks. They don't rule. They suck, okay? Detroit versus everybody. Don't ever forget that. All right? And we going to run the ball. From what I'm hearing about the weather, it's going to rain, so we're going to really plan on running the ball and, keep on staying to that, game plan. Run the ball and get balanced and just pass whenever we feel like we could pass. And Jared Goff is a great player under any type of weather. This team is good under any condition of weather that you could throw at them, I expect, a great game from Gibbs, Montgomery, and the rest of the fellas. Even Amon-Ra St. Brown doing a Lambeau leap at, Lambeau Field. I expect our defense to, step up now that our, D-line room is, injured. I really expect that, even though our D-line is, really going to get fixed, in the meantime, between time. But we really know that we have to, step up and show out as a D-line in order to stop, Josh Jacobs and that Green Bay Packer offense. Because that Green Bay Packer offense, they can be pretty sneaky. You got Watson, you got Romeo Doubs, you got Jalen Reed, you got so much more over there. Don't sleep on that offense. You sleep on that offense, you're done. So don't sleep on them and don't sleep on what they got as a product. Their records speak for itself. It does. So, I'm looking forward to this matchup. I'm excited about this matchup. And, as I said before, you got to get hurdles. You got to get over the hurdles in order to become back-to-back division champions. So this is hurdle number 2. And when we get over hurdle number two, we're going to get ready for hurdle number 3. Yeah, we got to get ready for, the Chicago Bears. They're coming to town. And by the way, that was a beautiful Hail Mary from Jayden Daniels. Rookie of the Year, Jayden Daniels, the stars are in line for that kid. He showed the hell out. He is Rookie of the Year. Unanimously. I don't care. I don't care what you say. This kid has proven that he should have been number 1. He's proven it. He's playing like a number 1 pick. Oh, well, Caleb Williams, he got 9 touchdowns. Caleb Williams is the next greatest thing that the NFL has ever seen. No, he isn't. This dude is like a prime Ryan Leaf 2.0. And yeah, I said it. He's Ryan Leaf 2.0. You can't cry. You can't cry and whine because the Washington Commanders pulled off a Hail Mary and got the victory and went home with a dub. You can't cry about it. You got to salute it. Meanwhile, Stevenson over here lollygagging with the fans in the stands didn't understand the play was going on. Like my man, understand the play and get back to detail. Get back and focus. Don't look at us fans. And believe me, them fans have every single right to laugh at you and laugh at your team. Because it's the Chicago Bears. They're miserable. Their fan base, it's miserable. Soldier Field? Oh, let's not get started on Soldier Field. Soldier Field is like, God, I got a lot of words to say about that, but that's for a whole other video. I just want you Chicago Bears fans to understand this. You're miserable. You are miserable, and you're never going to leave miserable. You're going to stay miserable for a very, very long time. And I want you to hear this very, very closely from a Detroit Lions fan named Chicken Nugget King. Because I rule you, and I own you. And I'm going to continue to own you time after time after time again. And I'm going to always be number one and raise my hand like the bloodline of Roman Reigns and Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso, because the Lions are them ones, baby. So don't forget it. We run the North. The Vikings, they lost to the Rams. You know, Jettis, Justin Jefferson, elite wide receiver, but he has Sam Darnold. Oh, man. Oh, this doesn't get any beautiful. And by the way, I can't wait. I just can't wait. I can't wait to see what happens when the Jacksonville Jaguars come to town. We're going to take care of business. You know what I'm saying? After this game, we got to go play the Houston Texans, which has lost to Green Bay Packers. But I'm ready for the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm ready to blow these guys out. I'm ready to, make a mockery out of that team. But then again, shout out to Duval. You guys are great, fan base or whatever in the AFC. But you're going to get blown out. You're going to get taken care of. You're going to get swept. It's going to happen like that. But it is what it is. I'm about to focus on this game. 425, Detroit Lions, Green Bay Packers, One Pride. Let's stand up. Let's rock. And make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. I'm Chicken Nugget King 313. You know what it is. And you know where you at. So make sure you go out there and subscribe. I'm at 254 subscribers. And yeah, fudge the Packers, baby. Let's go Lions.